Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Yes, of course, it means Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz join us right now from their respective abodes, I believe. Good morning, you two.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So Britney released a 22-minute audio YouTube video talking about her life. I understand that there were some details we learned we hadn't known before. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so her official Twitter account tweeted what looked like just a play button. And when you went to it, it went to her YouTube page. And it was 22 minutes with no video, just her talking. And she was talking about the conservatorship, how she is still struggling with that to get past it and move past it. And there were some big things that came out. One is that she completely just had so much anger against her family because there was one time when she was being held basically against her will, she implied, and that her entire family was at her beach house, and she got so angry about it. And towards the end of this audio clip, she talks about the fact that she knows that she could sit down with Oprah or anybody and do a sit down interview, but she doesn't want the money. She just wants to tell her story in case there's somebody else out there who's struggling like she is. And that if she were put in a situation where she saw her family, she couldn't trust herself to not swear at them or spit on them or just get overwhelmingly angry. And that she's just dealing with a lot of anger and trauma still, which, I mean, it was 13 years of her life. Of course she is.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, you're not going to get over that right away.
No, and you got to respect kind of where Britney's coming from, saying that, you know, she doesn't want the money. She wants to tell her own story. And, you know, somebody of her caliber certainly doesn't need the platform of like Oprah to bring it to the spotlight. Dropping a 22-minute video-less YouTube video is something that she can execute on her own, which is exactly what she did. And well, the video's now since been deleted, but here we are, we're all still talking about it, you know?
Oh, so it was deleted. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well, it's been made private. It's been made private, so it's still kind of floating out there. But you know how the internet is; it exists forever because there are people that screen recorded it, transcribed it, so it's still floating around.
Right. It's kind of her taking back her own voice after all that time, just doing it on her own in a audio YouTube video. I mean, good for her, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it puts her in charge of her narrative and her words. She can't say, well, I was edited this way or that happened. Like, she was in charge of the message.
Yeah, yeah. Well, good for her. Her fight continues. I know we're all rooting for her. Well, I haven't heard this name in a long time. Richard Simmons. Did not know he was still kind of in the pop culture ether, if you will. So he made his first public comments in 5 years after a TMZ documentary. I had no idea this ever even happened.
Yeah, so Richard Simmons actually went into hiding, and there were all these conspiracy theories that he was being held against his will because nobody has seen him. Nobody has heard from him. There was one time where he was seen in the back of a car going to a doctor's appointment. They had done wellness checks on him, and basically they said, hey, he just doesn't want to be out in the public. So TMZ did a documentary on him last week, and basically they said that he had injured his knee, and because he had injured his knee, he couldn't go as hard as he could before with all of his workouts and exercise routines. And that he basically just wanted to go out on top. He wanted everyone to remember him as this larger life personality and doesn't want people to see who he is now. That way he can, you know, preserve his legacy. And so he got on Facebook of all places because he is still a boomer, and he made sure to put a status out there letting us know that he was so thankful of all the well wishes and all the kindness from his fans. And I personally am a huge Richard Simmons fan. I have been all up in this hype and was so glad to see this documentary come out because when I was a kid, my mom would buy me the cassette tapes of Sweatin' to the Oldies. I still have all of my dance moves. And Travis, you actually saw where I did some Richard Simmons dance moves like 2 weeks ago.
That's right. That's right. See, it's like, I didn't even think about that. Okay, maybe that's the next TikTok video. We need to do a group Richard Simmons like little deal.
Welcome back to.
Yeah.
Back to.
I still know all the choreography. I am here for this moment.
On behalf of our radio show, Travis, I'd like to apologize for that happening 2 weeks ago. But you gotta love that Richard Simmons is still so beloved. It's been almost, what, 30 years now since he was in his prime in the spotlight. I used to do Sweatin' to the Oldies with my grandmother when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Richard Simmons doesn't need to come out or make any public statements. He just needs to live his life, and we are all preserving his legacy. We remember him how we want to remember him. And that's what we're here for.
Liz is preserving his legacy.
Yes, the torch is passed on. Yeah.
And this is why I'm not on TikTok.
That's why you should be on TikTok.
No, don't drag me down that hole.
Oh man! All right, guys. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. We maybe have some TikToking brainstorming GM sessions to do here, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
Take
Bye.
care, guys.
And you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.
All right.